Hi, in this video we are going to see the design of mechatronic system. Earlier video we have seen what is a mechatronic introduction and what is a multidisciplinary scenario and what is the stage evolution of mechatronic system. The primary, secondary and tertiary stage and quaternary stage we have seen in the last video. Now design of a mechatronic system. What do you mean by that? So a system, first of all, what do you mean by a system? System is a group of physical component to perform a specific function, right? So example, electric generator. That's what it is. It is a system. A generator is a system where we are giving some inputs and we are getting some output. Input in the sense what you are giving mechanical rotation moment. That is we are rotating the element, rotating the element using that, and the coil which is there, it can produce when there is a rotating conductor is there around when a coil cuts the magnetic, when the magnetic field cuts in that, it produces the electrical field, so we will get an electrical output. As in the case of motor, we can say that electrical power we will give and the motor is rotated. When we are giving electrical power and the coil getting the power, electrical power, and the rotor rotates, what is that solid shaft, it's going to be rotated, so we will get the output as a electric mechanical power, mechanical rotation. So it's a system which or with the help of some components it is going to perform a specified function, right? So mechatronics is a design where design process, if you mechatronics design process is first actually normal design process we come to know in any industries before producing anything. So there are a planning and a prototyping, and then we are going for a making production. Like that in mechatronics design also, modeling and simulation, prototyping, and the deployment life cycle is there. So any kind of mechatronics design, first we have to get the what is the recognition, what is the need, why we are going for it. Okay, and first we have to design a conceptual design. We are making a model, design model function with the function specification. Then we are going to select what are the sensor, what are the actuators it is needed for the function. Then what is the methodology of the control system, you have to check it. Then how much effectively you can do it, that's optimization. All the things once it is done, then we are going to prepare the prototype model. So the prototypal model, with the help of open loop system or control loop system, closed loop system, it is going to be checked, the prototype model be designed and optimize the design according to your requirement. Then only we are going for making the product, and it is going for the life cycle production. Okay, that's a production starts. So in elements of there is a mechatronics, in the sense there are some important elements we are going to see here. One is sensors and actuators. Second one is signals conditions, digital logic systems, software and data acquisition system, computers and display devices. These are all the basic elements of mechatronic system. So sensors in the sense what, and actuators in the sense, sensors normally it senses any physical quantity, whatever it is required, like temperature or displacement or speed, whatever it is needed, it is going to sense, and it actuates some other actuators. It is converting that signal into some work. Okay, so that is the main element, first prior element, primary element of mechatronic system is a sensor and actuator. Then signaling and controlling system, conditioning system is needed, so whether it is going properly or not. So the signals what we are, it is giving out from the sensor, and the conditioning can be done with the help of the softwares and data acquisition system. And finally what we will get is the output. The output should be displayed in a display device, a monitor or any devices we can have. So here also we can see a mechatronics system. A mechatronic system, as I said, it's a combination of mechanical and electrical electronic systems. So here actuators and sensors is comes under the mechanical systems. It may be a sensor, it may be a strain gauge or potentiometer, digital encoder, and actuators are the solenoid valves, the DC motor and stepper motor, servo motors. These are the actuators. So sensors and actuators are coming in the first part of this, and it gives us some signal to the interface, and then it is going to the digital control structure where logic circuits, microcontrollers are used, and then it gives to output signal out conditioning. So signal conditioning, that is a smooth flow of signal to make it, conditionals are required for making that. And finally a graphical display. This is the elements of mechatronic system here. And a measurement system is normally we say in measurements and metrology systems we have studied. So for measuring a component, first thing is physical variable what to be measured. Okay, a primary sensing element will be there, a variable conversion element will be there. That what will happen is it senses the primary sensing, it senses the first input, and then it goes manipulating what it is. Minimum amount is to be maximized, and it is manipulation. It gives to next data, it is changing into different variable. Then finally we will get the observation, that is as a as a display you will get it. So data processing, data transmission, data presentation, or the three. After getting the sense from the input, where it is getting changed, transferred, and finally you will get the observer will get this output. Right, in this system if we see water level indicator, that is the temperature bulb in this water. So it when it is getting heated up, it gives to the capillary tube. A capillary tube is a helical tube where a Bourdon tube we will call. This Bourdon tube will get expand when the pressure rises inside. So when the Bourdon tube starts to expand, it when it is connected, that is it is since it's connected with this linkages and gear system. So this Bourdon tube, when we are going to expand this will linkages and gears, it gets to move. So when it is moved, the pointer which is connected in this rack and pinion linkage, it will move on a scale. So this scale will give the reading. So this is what the measurement system acts. How it is measurement system acts is with the help of this measurement system, with the help of the primary sensing devices. Here another one is a thermocouple transducer. It's a thermocouple is a device where it can sense the temperature. That is two metallic strips will be there. That two metallic strips, one end in the metrology also we have studied in the third semester, the two metal strips join at one end, this is hot end, and there it is connected with the two it is connected with the signal processor. So when there is a heat, it absorbs the heat, and the amplifier, it amplifies the signal, amplifies, because the EMF produced what it is when there is a hot junction and a cold junction in the thermocouple. This cold end, it produces the EMF, so that it sends to the signal processor, and there it amplifies that what it is getting. Then analog and digital, there is a display thing, and LED. Through LED you will get the display of what is the temperature it is measured. So these are all the two examples it is given in the measurement system, which is used this primary quality, the physical quality which is to be measured, and how it is transferred, and what is the display or what is the output you are getting. So any mechatronic system, it is the basic thing is it needs the controlling elements. Already we have seen that there are the control elements: mechanical system, input signal condition, digital, and output with a graphical display. So by using these two examples, we might have seen that there is a temperature measurement system, and here the thermocouple through this is also a temperature measurement system. We come to know this how the elements are working, right?